Hey everybody, it's time for Learning with Little Tweet. Little Tweet's being a little crazy today. We'll see how long he stays up there. It is Tuesday, April 7th, and we're working on lessons for day 12. This first part is going to be all literacy. So let me show you what you need. I'm going to try to do this with Little Tweet on my head. I hope he doesn't make a nest up there. You're not going to make a nest up there, are you, Little Tweet? I don't want a nest on my head. Hey, that reminds me of that Elephant and Piggy book where a bird makes a nest on Gerald's head. I can't remember the name of it, though. Can you guys remember the name of that book? I'll have to see if I can find it. Well, anyway. Okay, so we're doing literacy. Parents, I hope this is helpful. I know my filming, like when I film it, it looks like you can see everything, but then when I get it on the computer and put it on YouTube, it cuts off part of it. So I actually, like, Little Tweet's head might even be cut off right now when this loads to YouTube. I'm not really sure, but I'm going to try to fit more in the frame so that some important things won't get cut off. Okay, so here's what you need to help collect for your child. If you guys still have your Make a Tree Friend story, you can grab this. You need this paper from yesterday where you did your response at the top. Today we're working on the bottom. So it says day 12. And then what else do you need? Let's see. Oh, if you have, so I sent these home with you, so you should have this. But your decodables, we're going to start using these, and this one's called Josh's New Home. We're going to be using this today. It's also printed, though, in your packet. So yesterday, we actually used this word list. Today, we're going to use these sight words, and then here, it has Josh's New Home printed. But this version has the pictures, and you are allowed to write in here. This is yours to keep. So you guys can decide. You can use this one to write on, or you can use this one to write in. Your choice. I cannot believe that Little Tweet stayed on my head that whole entire time. So that's all you need for literacy, except, of course, you need a pencil and crayons, right? Pencil and crayons. Oh gosh, I think you almost fell. All right, guys, now it's time to pause the video and get your materials. All right, everybody, hopefully you've collected the materials you need. Little Tweet, you ready? So today we actually are going to watch the optional video. This will actually take us through the Make a Tree Friend book, and you can see it in color, and then it will ask us some questions to consider about the story, and then it'll tell us what we're going to do next. So we're going to first listen to this.
Hello, kindergartners. Today's learning target is, I can observe how people and characters enjoy trees. Read it with me. I can observe how people and characters enjoy trees. Today, you will observe how people and characters enjoy trees. You will need your Make a Tree Friend book, Day 2 note catcher, Enjoying Trees journal, and a pencil.
It's actually day 12. She said day 2. She meant day 12.
Before we read, think about the question, what do you enjoy or appreciate? Here are some new pictures to help you think about some things you might enjoy or appreciate.
Okay.
Pause the video and think about it.
All right, so what do you enjoy or appreciate? Try to think of 3 things. It can be something you like to do for fun. It can be like people or animals that are in your life, or stuffed animals. What do you enjoy or appreciate? Okay, let's keep going.
Now, let's read Make a Tree Friend by Elise Sweeney illustrated by Joanne Renaud. Amy is friends with many trees. When she wants to swing, she visits a maple tree. When she wants to eat, she visits an apple tree. When she wants to cry, she visits a weeping willow. When she wants to climb, she visits an oak tree. When she wants to think, she visits a birch tree. When she wants to count, she visits a pine tree. When she wants to rest, she visits an elm tree. You can be friends with a tree too. Find a tree. Visit the tree to climb, think, and play. Make a tree friend. Now that we've finished reading, think about the following questions. The title of this book is Make a Tree Friend. The author says Amy is friends with many trees. Think about the things you do together with friends. How do you appreciate and enjoy your friends? What kinds of things do you do together? Pause the video and think about it.
Okay, so here are your questions. How do you appreciate and enjoy your friends? And what kinds of things do you do together? Now is not a time where we spend a lot of time with friends in person, but you can still spend time with friends. Some of you can spend time with friends online, on Zoom or FaceTime, maybe sending letters or pictures or even videos back and forth. But you also could think about, just pretend that we are able to hang out with our friends right now. So what are some things that you appreciate and enjoy to doing with your friends, and what are some of the things that you do together? See if you can think of 3 things you like to do with friends. Okay, let's keep going.
Now that you've thought about it, let's talk about it. Find a family member or friend and talk about the following questions. What does the author say Amy is doing with her different tree friends? How can a tree be a friend? Remember, you can look back into the book for help. Pause the video now and talk about these questions.
Okay, what does the author say Amy is doing with her tree friends? Well, she did a lot of different things, right, guys? See if you can remember some of those things that she did. I'm not going to read it all again, but see if you can think about and remember some of the things she did with her tree friends. So how can a tree be a friend? I've never really thought of a tree as being a friend, but can a tree be a friend? Now I think so. So you can climb with a tree, you can play, you can hang out with a tree and rest with a tree. You could even talk to a tree. And I even saw the picture at the beginning of a girl hugging a tree, right? So a tree can be a friend.
Now that you've talked about it, let's write about it. Sketch and write one way Amy enjoyed one of her tree friends in your Day 2 note catcher, Enjoying Trees journal. When you're done, share your writing with a family member or friend. Thank you, boys and girls.
Okay, so what she's talking about, she keeps saying Day 2, but she really means Day 12. So here's where you are going to work on this part, okay? Directions. It says, the main idea of this story is that Amy is friends with many trees. Sketch and write sentences to describe a key detail that supports the main idea of this story. So what they want you to do, this has kind of different directions, but they want you to choose a detail from this story. One of the ways that Amy enjoyed one of her tree friends. Now, I already wrote up here about how my family likes to climb trees, so I think I'll pick something different to write about with Amy. So I might write Amy, let's see. Ooh, she likes to eat apples from trees. So my sentence will be, Amy likes to eat apples from trees. Now the word Amy I can get from my book. I see it right here. There's book spelling for Amy. Okay. So Amy, now you do not need to write this. You could pick a different detail. Amy likes, I know the word like, and then I just add an S at the end. Amy likes to eat. I bet the word eat is in my book. Ah, there it is. E-A-T. There's the book spelling for eat. Amy likes to eat. Oh, I bet the word apples is there too. There's the word apple. And I just have to add an S at the end, right? Oh, this is going to get tricky. A. Oh, goodness. That's a crazy A. Eek! Sorry, guys. I can't hold my paper with my other hand. Now, remember, good writers reread their sentence. Amy likes to eat apples from. I'm just going to sound that one out, okay? Write the sounds you hear. If there's not someone to help you, just write what you hear. From trees. Now, the word tree, the book spelling for tree for trees is right here. And I know the book spelling for tree is up here too. And in my book. Trees. Okay, let me reread what I wrote. Put a period at the end. Amy likes to eat apples from trees. And then, of course, my picture would match my writing. Now, again, you don't need to pick that detail. You can pick any of these details that you want. Make sure you're doing your best work. And when you're done, put this aside so that I can take a look at it later. Okay, so save it in a safe place. Now it is time to work. So pause the video and go ahead and complete that, and then come on back when you're ready for the next part of our lesson, okay? So pause. All right, it's time for the second part of our literacy lesson. This is the word work portion. Little Twee is ready. We have the decodable, Josh's New Home. We have some crayons, and I also have the paper that has Josh's New Home on it. The first thing we're going to do is I'm going to read this book with you, Josh's New Home, okay? Josh's New Home. The rug is red. Ben can see a bed. Ben is by the bed. Josh and Ben sit and chat in the den. Josh fed Ben a nut and jam. The rug is wet. Oh, and that's the end. All right, guys. So what we're going to do next is whoa, oh my goodness. Sorry about that. We are going to search for these sight words in our text. So we have the word the, is, by, see, and I decided that I'm going to circle those words on my paper, because if I circle them in my book, it might make it a little trickier for me to read. So I'm going to pick one color for each of these words. So let's see. The first color I pulled out was purple, so I'm going to find the word the. Every time I see the word the, I'll circle it in purple. The. Okay, then I'm going to get a new color and find all of the times that the word is in my book. Now, if you don't have this paper and you just have the decodable, you can circle them in your book too. That's fine. So why don't we go ahead and do that? And this time, pause the video with these words in the screen so that you know which words you're looking for. So go ahead and pause, and you can get to work with circling these words in your text. Okay, I'm done with circling all my sight words. When you're done with that, you can practice reading Josh's New Home, and come on back for math and social studies. See you later.